What if I told you a chicken could make your camera look professionally stabilized? Strap a camera to a chicken's head and place it on a speeding boat, and something incredible happens. Tiny sensors inside its inner ear detect every jolt, while its neck instantly moves in the opposite direction. Since chickens can barely move their eyes, they stabilize their vision by keeping their head almost perfectly still before snapping it into the next position. The result, surprisingly smooth, steady footage that looks almost like it's been filmed with a gimbal.
What if I told you that one of the greatest camera stabilization systems on Earth wasn't invented by engineers, but by evolution millions of years ago? That's a part that completely blew my mind. The video looks funny at first, but once you understand what's happening, it's actually a brilliant lesson in biology, physics, and even robotics. The secret isn't that chickens have unusually strong necks. It's that they have an incredibly fast reflex system known as the vestibulocochlear reflex. Deep inside the inner ear are tiny organs filled with fluid and microscopic sensory cells. Every time the body accelerates, slows down, or changes direction, the fluid shifts slightly. The movement bends those sensory cells, sending electrical signals to the brain almost instantly. Before the chicken even has time to think about moving, its neck muscles are already making tiny corrections to keep the head stable. What fascinates me is how automatic this process is. This chicken isn't consciously trying to keep its head still. It's more like a biological autopilot that's running every second of its life. Imagine if you had to manually stabilize your vision every time you took a step. Walking across your living room would probably feel like filming an action movie with a shaky handheld camera. Humans solve this problem differently. Our eyes can rotate independently of our heads thanks to powerful eye muscles. We also have our own vestibulo-ocular reflex, which moves our eyes in the opposite direction of head movement to keep what we are looking at stable. Chickens, however, have much more limited eye movement since their eyes can't compensate very much. Evolution found another solution: move the entire head instead. And to be honest, that's an elegant engineering decision. If one component has limitations, don't force it to do everything. Let another part of the system take over. That's exactly the philosophy many engineers use when designing machines. Instead of building one perfect component, they distribute the workload across multiple specialized parts. This is also why chicken videos can look almost comical. Their bodies bounce up and down while their heads seem frozen in space, almost like someone paused the head and forgot to pause the rest of the bird. If aliens saw only a chicken walking, they might assume its body was malfunctioning while the head was running perfectly fine. But there's another reason this stabilization matters so much. A blurry image can make it harder to detect predators or locate food. Either way, even a tiny delay in recognizing danger could be the difference between survival and becoming another animal's lunch. Natural selection rewards animals that process visual information more accurately. So, over millions of years, chickens and many other birds evolved stabilization systems that are incredibly efficient. What's really interesting is how this idea has inspired technology. Modern drones, robotic vision systems, and electronic camera stabilizers all attempt to achieve the same goal, keeping a sensor stable while everything around it moves. Engineers spend years developing algorithms and hardware to reduce vibration, yet nature solved a very similar problem through evolution long before humans ever built a camera. So, here's a funny thought I walk away with. If someone told me they had hired a chicken as a camera operator, I would probably laugh. After seeing the science behind it, though, I would be more interested in asking how much experience the chicken has. Moments like this remind me that some of the smarter engineering lessons don't come from laboratories. They come from paying attention to the natural world. Sometimes The next great technological idea is already walking around a farmyard, completely unaware that it inspires the future. Well, share your thoughts in the comment and I'll see you in the next video.